What's on the internet about you? Stuff you've posted, stuff other people have posted. That's the process of cybervetting. Cybervetting is conducting an online search to help learn more information about someone, oftentimes to help make a decision about someone's suitability for a job position. Today I'm going to talk about why it's important for you to cybervet yourself and what you can do to help improve your online presence. Why might you want to cybervet yourself? Well, first off, most employers will Google you. Many of them don't do a super deep dive or anything, but making sure the first page of results on Google is good should be enough to help make sure that your cyber vetting comes back okay. A positive social media presence just might help you, and a negative social media presence has the potential to hurt you. So knowing what's on the internet about you is really important. When you want to get started with cyber vetting with yourself, start with Googling your name. What comes up when you search for your name in quotation marks? And the quotation marks are important because that tells Google to search for Bailey and Benedict, not just Bailey or Benedict. And then you can put in your high school, your city, and CSUSB after that. I encourage you to use a browser that you don't typically use. I don't know a lot about computers, but there's something about cookies and cache that it saves your information. So if you use a browser that you don't typically use, then Google won't have your information already saved. Do you have any public social medias? Look for Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, MySpace. Go way back. What could be public on social media about you? Are you on LinkedIn? Do you have a website? Did you ever play sports? Were you ever in the news for anything? Scroll through all the results on Google to see what comes up and then really investigate yourself. See what a potential employer could find about you. Okay, easy for you to say, Dr. Bailey. What's on the internet when we Google you? Well, I'll tell you what. When I was on the job market, I did a really deep dive on myself and I found my first ever profile picture on Facebook. That's the one on the bottom left corner. I'm wearing my dad's hunting hat and a hunting vest. Why? I don't know. But I took that off of there. Nobody needs to see that. Upper left-hand corner, that is my MySpace profile. And in the background, you can see the wallpaper of my childhood bedroom from middle school. Nobody needs to see that. Nobody needs to see that. I took that down. And in the bottom middle, I played sports all throughout high school and in my first year of college. And I found this roster of myself. Not once has any of that information about me ever been true. No. I can't get it off of the internet, but at least I know it's there. And remember back during the pandemic when everyone was trying to support local arts and small businesses? Well, I donated money to support Volume 1, which is a local news, events, and arts publication from my hometown. And my name appears at the end of this blog post or in the middle of the blog post as being someone that provided a donation or a sponsorship, which is fine, not a big deal. But imagine if this was a weird publication or something super niche that I maybe don't want other people to know that I support. When you want to clean up your online presence, start with deleting your old social media accounts. If you're not using that social media account anymore and it's just sitting out there, I don't really see how it could benefit you in the future, but there's a chance it could possibly hurt you or embarrass you down the line. Consider creating a Finsta or a fake Instagram. Just in general, having a secondary account where you post those things that are for you and your family and friends that you wouldn't maybe want the public to see. You can put those on one account and have another account that's more public. We could also lock down our social media, so moving those privacy settings from public to private, and then making sure we're happy with anything people can see when they do stumble across our profile. But what I really like to do is imagine myself on the front page of the newspaper with the things that I've tweeted or the things that I've shared on Facebook or the things I've posted on Instagram. Am I okay with the world largely seeing that? Are people taking a magnifying glass and really inspecting the things that I post online? If so, then I'm okay with leaving them up. We can also create a strong LinkedIn presence, and doing that pushes our LinkedIn towards the top of the Google search and maybe some of that other stuff towards the bottom. And then finally, determining if a website would benefit you could be a good idea. I encourage you all to cybervet yourself, see what's out there on the internet about you, and then adjust, delete, redo your privacy settings to make sure that you feel comfortable. Good luck.